From the dispersion chapter, in previous video, we have discussed various measures of the dispersion like quartile deviation method. Then we have discussed mean deviation method, standard deviation method. One more methods of calculating dispersion, that is called graphical methods, that is given by the Lorentz. So on the name of this method is called Lorentz curve method. With the help of the Lorentz curve method also we can calculate the value of dispersion, which series have more variation, which series have less variation. With the help of this also we can calculate. So it's a graphical method to measure the dispersion. I have taken an example. The wage of the salary is given, wage is given, that is class interval is given 50 to 70, 70 to 90, 90 to 110, 110 to 130 and 130 to 150. In first factory, the wage number of workers is 20, then when the wage is increased, that is 15, the wage is 90 to 10, 20, then 25 and then also 20. In B factory, when the wage is 50 to 70, 150 employee, 70 to 90, 100 employee, 90 to 110, 90 employee, 110 to 130, 110 employee, and last one 130 to 150, 50 employees is over there. We have to calculate which factory have more variation, we have to calculate. For calculating or having the Lorentz curve, the cumulative frequency is very important, and with the help of the cumulative frequency we can having this. So here the very first we are taking, we will make a graph here, and firstly we are having the calculation of this. So the very first wage 50 to 60, mid value of this is 80, mid value of this is 100, mid value of this is 120, and mid value of this is 140. Okay, so the very first we have calculate wage, then cumulative wage. Cumulative wage 60 plus 80, 140, plus 100, that is 240, plus 120, that is 360, plus this is 500. Percentage cumulative wage, percentage 60 divided by 5, that is 12. 140 divided by 5, that is 28. 240 divided by 5, that is 48. 360 divided by 5, that is 72. And 500 divided by 5, that is 100. So the very first, what we have done, firstly we have taken the wage and then calculate cumulative wage. So 60 plus 80, 140, 140 plus 100, 240, 240 plus 120, 360, 360 plus 140, 500. Then cumulative percentage, that is 60 divided by 500 multiplied by 100, that is 12. Then 140 divided by 500 multiplied by 100, that is 28. So cumulative percentage. In this way we can help calculate. Okay. Now wage of A factory workers. A factory workers 20, 15, 20, 25, 20. Cumulative workers 20, 15, 35, 55, 70 and 90. Cumulative workers is for A, that is 20, 15, 20, 25 and 20. So there may be some problem. 20 plus 15, that is 35, plus 20 that is 55 plus 25 that is 80 and that is 100. Percentage will be also same because 100 is 20, 35, 55, 80 and 100. Okay. Now B factory value is 150. We want some place. 150, 100, 90, 110 and 50. Workers. Cumulative workers 150, 250, 150 plus 100 plus 100 that is 250 plus 90 that is 340 plus 1110 that is 450 and 500. Percentage 150 divided by 5 that is 30%. Cumulative percent 50, 68, 90 and 100. So the very first we will calculate all. First one, wage, we calculate mid value of wage, then cumulative wage and percentage cumulative wage. Then A factory workers is 20, 15, 20, 25, 20. So cumulative workers 20 plus 15, 35, 35 plus 20, 55, 55 plus 25 that is 80, 80 plus 20. And percentage is also same because 100 is equal. Now the number of workers of the second B factory workers 150, 100, 90, 1110, 50, 150 plus 100, 250 plus 90, 340 plus 1110, 450 plus 50, 500. Then taking percentage 150 divided by 500 multiply by 100 that is 30. Then 250 divided by 500 multiply by 100 that is 50. Similarly we are having percentage in this 20 divided by 100 multiply by 100, then 35 divided by 100 multiply by 100, so that is 35 and that is 20. Okay. So similarly you can having the very first for the preparation of the Lorentz curve, the very first we will having the mid value of this, taking the wage, cumulative wage and cumulative percentage, number of workers, cumulative frequency of workers and percentage of the cumulative frequency, number of B factory workers, cumulative number of workers and percentage of this. The very first we have to do this. Now percentage wage, we will having a graph that is called Lorentz curve. We will make a graph and this graph is treated as Lorentz curve. So I am having, firstly I have to see where the graph is lies. So firstly I have to see whether the graph is in the box or not. So we require some place here to get in the box. Okay. Here now I am taking here the wage, taking 10%, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I am taking the percentage. Okay. Some require some slow here because it will not include, that will be created the problem. We have some space here. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So this is wage 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Percentage wage. We are having percentage of wage here and percentage of the workers, that may be 100, here 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 and 0. So keeping this equal distribution line, this is called the line of equal distribution. This line is called the line of equal distribution. Now we have to plot A and B. The curve will be nearby this equal distribution line have consistency. The curve which have more far from this equal distribution line have some variability and having less consistency. Okay. So the very first, here the 12, it means 12 here. Wage is 12, percentage of worker is 20 and 30. So the wage is 12, percentage of worker we have to see. First one 30 and 20. In A series 20 and B series 30. Now 28 is wage, 35 and 50. A series have 35 and B series have 40. So wage is 28. Here the wage is 28. First series, A series have 35 and B series have 50. So the B series have 50. This is B series and A is 35. Here 35 is over there. This is the point of A and this is the point of B. Now wage is 48. A is 55 and B is 68. Okay. So the 48 wage is over there. This is a 48 wage line. A series have 55 and 68. So A have 55. So 55 here. A. 68 is B. 70 here. 68 for B. Okay. Now wage is 72. A series is 80, B series is 90. So wage is 72. A series, B series have 90. A series have 80. A point A. So the A series line is first this, second this, third this, fourth this and fifth this. B series have first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So this is line of equal distribution. Here we can say A series is near to the line of equal distribution and B graph is far from the line of equal distribution. So this is the Lorentz curve. With the help of we can say that the wage number of workers are having more consistency in A than B, because we will see this is line of equal distribution. A curve is near to the line of equal distribution, B curve is some far from the line of equal distribution. So seeing this, we can say with the help of the graph, we can say that there is a more consistency in A series than B, or we can say that B series have more variability than A. It means with the help of this graph, we can also calculate the value of dispersion. So this is a graphical methods to calculate value of dispersion, and this graph is called Lorentz curve because this method is introduced by Simon Lorentz. So on the name of him, this curve is called Lorentz curve. So in this video we have learned how we can calculate value of dispersion with the help of the graph also. For calculating Lorentz curve, we want cumulative wage, cumulative number of workers of A firm, cumulative number of workers of B firm, and the cumulative percentage is very important because whenever we are making a graph, we want cumulative percentage. And we have taken a formula 1 centimeter is equal to 10 percentage. If we are plotting this, if graph paper is given in the examination, then we can having the formula 1 centimeter is, there is a large box is over there that contains 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 percentage. Then you can draw a very good graph and score 20 out of 20 marks if there is a question from the Lorentz curve is over there. So I think with the help of this video, you may be learn how to draw the Lorentz